Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to look at you versus your person. We're going to look at your feelings and your intentions versus your person's feelings and intentions and the most likely outcome between the two of you. Then we'll get some advice. Keep in mind, this is a general collective reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, let's start with Aries first. All right, Aries, what's your feelings and intentions versus your person? You're feeling like you love this person. You have a lot of strong feelings and emotions for this person. You have a lot of affection. Your intentions is to be very free and open with seeing what the potential could be with this person. Your person feels like you are somebody that they are getting to know, but they're a little bit critical. Your person feels a little bit emotionally unavailable. Their intentions is to kind of walk this fine line of not really having to show you any feelings or emotions right now. It could be because this person is trying to control their emotions. So let's see what's going to happen here, Aries, with you and your person. What's going to be the likely outcome between Aries and their individual? We got the Four of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Tower. So the 4 and the 6 is the 10 of Swords, which is about defeat, completion. We've got that Ace of Cups hidden at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So it does look like there is going to be a Tower moment where you're going to have to accept this person is emotionally avoidant. This is somebody who's not on the same page as you. You may feel like you love this person. You're devoted to this person. You could be just friends with this person, but you see that there is potential there. You could feel like maybe you guys have a soul connection and you feel like they're your person, but your person's emotionally avoidant. They're definitely not wanting to open up their feelings and emotions. So I don't see, if you're looking for a relationship or something long-term, I don't see that with this person. I see there's a sense of defeat here with that Tower coming in. Let's get one angel card of advice for Aries at this time. Haniel Silver. It's all about goddess, psychic, sacred, and proud. So let's look at the book on this one. Number 4. When this card presents itself, it may indicate that you could be feeling a sense of disconnect when it comes to your partnership. You could feel a sense of things are not working the way you hoped. Maybe on a soul level, you know where things could be, but with your mind, you may not feel things are going to work the way that you want. And the universe is saying, don't ignore what your intuition is telling you. Now is the time for you to get to a place of connecting with your intuition, going within, and trusting that intuition. You may feel intuitively that this is your person. However, this person is not accepting of the connection. And that's something that you have to be able to listen and understand. Even though you know intuitively they are your person, you know, maybe you have psychic abilities, maybe you are somebody who has had premonitions of the past life you've had with this person, but being able to understand that your person is not in alignment with you right now. And being able to connect with yourself in order to accept that is what your angels are wanting you to do. That this person is emotionally avoiding. Taurus. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Taurus, you versus your person. How do you feel versus your person? You want the truth. You feel like you're owed whatever the truth is. You want to speak your truth. Your person, your intentions is to be persistent, to be able to say the truth and to get the truth. Your person is in an energy of feeling like they want to self-indulge, they want to do what they want to do. Their intentions is to potentially to just move further and further away from the connection, to move on from the connection, to get to a place of peace and comfort. You could be very devoted to your person. You're concentrated on being patient with this person because you want them to hear you out. Maybe you've been giving more than they've been giving. This person isn't influenced by that. This person is very much rigid into their own thoughts, their own beliefs. So let's see what's going to happen. We've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Everything's in reverse here, which means clearly there's not an alignment here. There's a lack of effort. There's a lack of doing. There's a lack of consistency, stability, and happiness all the way around. This person's not opening up. The further you're pushing, the more truth you're trying to do by making amends. If this is a reconciliation or if this is a new person, trying to get this person to conform to what you want, to do things your way, isn't working. It's doing the opposite effect. So I don't see that the two of you are in alignment. What's the advice for Taurus? Your angels are watching over you. Don't feel discouraged. You are supported and protected during this time by your loved ones that have passed over. You may be getting some confirmation from your guides or from people that have passed over. That's going to help you look at things maybe from a different perspective. It's going to help you understand that you can accept this person moving away and being able to move into a different direction. There's something, you could have a dream or you could be getting some type of confirmation that's going to help you look at this situation different than you are right now. You're going to be grateful in time when you look back at this, that your guides or your ancestors were there to help you during this time period. Gemini. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Gemini, you versus your person. What are your feelings and intentions versus your person, Gemini? You feel like you want to find your way in this connection. You want to plan or make some preparations for the future. Your intentions is to change things up. You want to be able to put an end to wherever you are right now and make something different in this connection. Your person feels like they've sacrificed a lot when it comes to this situation. They've sacrificed their own happiness, and their intentions is they're looking at the bigger picture for themselves, and they're hoping that you're going to read between the lines, not to make assumptions, but this person is done putting others first. They're done putting you before themselves. Let's see what's going to be the likely outcome between Gemini and their person. What's going to be the likely outcome here? Gemini and their person. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Swords. The Devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is a major turning point. There's an unequal give and take here. You're wanting to explore the idea of how the two of you could change things. Your person is wanting you to read between the lines and not make assumptions that they're giving up. They're trying to let go. The truth is, this person could feel like there's some toxicity. There could be some vices between the two of you. I'm hearing he said, she said. There could be a blame game that the two of you both have towards each other. But this is a turning point where it looks like the wheel is turning, but not in the favor of the way you maybe want with this person. This person is moving forward on their own, separate. They're releasing or surrendering this connection. What is the advice for Gemini at this time? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? It's going to serve their highest good. Your angels are watching over you. So you're going to get encouragement from your angels, your loved ones. There is a lot of yellow. You could be seeing a lot of yellow around you here very soon. You could be seeing people out and about that have a yellow aura around them. That is positive vibration of happiness. There's an inner glow that you will have at the end of the day after this is all said and done. You may not feel it right now, but this person that you're inquiring about does not have a yellow glow. They don't have a red glow. They have like a brown, dark gray, or a black glow. And that's a lower vibration than where you're at. You're kind of in an orangish red with a little bit of yellow. So your vibration will actually elevate higher. So your happiness will get better in time, but you are going to be supported. So you might see some signs and synchronicities. Like I said, you may see some people out and about that you notice the color of their aura around them more, something that maybe you never noticed before. It's almost like a recharge that you're going to be able to tap into. It could be even a simple conversation you have with a stranger that has that yellow aura that's going to help you overcome the situation with this person. It's going to help you to see the truth that this was maybe a toxic connection that did not need to continue to go, and that the wheel was supposed to turn in your favor with letting this go. Cancer. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Cancer. You versus your person. What are your feelings and intentions versus your person, Cancer? You feel like you are all in. You're faithful. You're committed. You feel like this is a spiritual connection. Your intentions is to have more fun, more play, and to try to grow this connection and not worry about what's going to happen, releasing the expectations. Your person feels like the two of you are together, that you're in sync, that they're putting in as much effort as you're putting in. And their intentions is they're learning more and more spiritually, that you are somebody of value, somebody that is supposed to be a part of their path and journey at this time in their life. You both have the one, so you're both very highly intuitive about each other. Maybe you haven't spoke up about that, but you maybe can feel what the other person is thinking or feeling. You or your person could be an empath. What's going to happen between Cancer and their person? Queen of Swords. The World. The Hanged One. The Seven of Swords. Seven of Cups. This could be a connection that you meet online or you met online. You're both very lighthearted. You know that there's a reason why the two of you have met, but you're not sure what it is yet. Like I said, with the Seven of Swords, I don't feel like it's a deceptive energy in the sense that you guys are doing something behind each other's back. I think that Seven of Swords is that you're not telling each other that you're both highly intuitive and that you know this is a spiritual connection. The Queen of Swords is, I think both of you are very critical of what needs to happen or analyzing the situation from afar, if there is distance there. It feels like something is closing out, something is evaporating in both of your lives, and something new is changing. There's something that is being let go of. And it could be that you're both single and you're deciding to go into a relationship at some point down the road. It could be that you're looking at things from a different perspective. Maybe neither one of you were very intuitive or spiritual in the past, and now it's getting stronger and stronger. I'm hearing two forces become one. So the longer and longer the two of you are connected, the stronger and stronger your intuition gains and your spirituality gains. That could be what the evaporation is. Something that wasn't there before is going, and something stronger is coming in. So it does look like both of you are analyzing this situation. You're both in sync with this energy. I don't see relationship, so to speak, right now, but I think because you both feel like there's a spiritual reason why you've met, that is pushing in your favor of potentially having a loving relationship down the road. It feels like this is a very, very new connection. And if you haven't even met this person, you could be meeting this person very quickly, like in the next couple days. Let's get you one card of advice. What's the advice for Cancer? What are the angel guides of advice? Reality check. This is about assessing your situation, really exploring the unknown, being honest and determined to know what the reality is. And bottom of the deck, we do have communication. So I think both of you are having a reality check that you know that this is a connection that is significant for both of you. And I think it's time to maybe express that, be honest with each other, and have that intimate moment together. Leo. Leo, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Leo, you versus your person. What are your feelings and intentions versus your person? You feel like you and your person can work really well together if you put in the effort. Your intentions is to try to understand, is this relationship toxic? Are you feeling like you're trapped in the connection and that's why you are continuing to stay in it? But you do feel like you could co-create with this person. Your person feels like they need to explore the idea of connecting with themselves, that they maybe have the capacity to do some self-improvement at this time. Looks like their intentions is to break up if you're in a relationship, or to just remove themselves, to be absent from this connection. They could feel, excuse me, they could feel like they're being controlled with this Black Widow. They could feel with your intentions to understand if there is a control tactic here. Your person could be questioning that also. Are you trying to control them to stay because you think it can be worked out? You could be trying to understand with your intentions, is your person betraying you? Because their intentions is to close off or accept the loss of this situation. Seven of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Moon. So your person is very much resistant with that Seven of Wands. There is a defense there that they want to make the change to end things. They want it to be over. They don't want to come back from it. You could be trying to defend your stance with the Three of Pentacles, that you feel like it could be worked out, that they're being controlling by not allowing it to be worked out. But we do have the Ten of Swords, the Moon, so there is a defeat here. You can't force someone to want to fix something or to try to work through things. You can't control the situation. You have to accept it for what it is. And with the Moon, your intuition and your emotions could be very strong right now. You know, I'm seeing this turtle. It looks like it's chasing this other turtle. And it's like you could be trying to chase your person, but your person has their back to you. They're not interested in being chased. They don't want to be pursued. Let's get some advice for Leo. What's the advice for Leo at this time? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good? Emotions, healing, devotion, and integrated. Okay, so bottom of the deck is spiritual adventure. This experience you're going through with this person could be something that is forcing you to heal particular feelings and emotions within you. It could be neglect, it could be abandonment, it could be feeling not good enough. There's something that your intentions was to understand. Is there toxicity in the connection? Are you feeling attached to this person for a particular reason? Universe is saying your advice is to take a step back, evaluate what are your emotions? What did this experience give to you and what did it not give to you? And if it didn't give you what you needed, why do you want it anyway? There's a need for you to ask yourself those questions and really accept the emotions for what you feel. Own your emotions. That's the first part of acceptance, is owning the emotions that come up. Not feeling that you're not entitled to have those emotions. You are. But that's the first part of the healing journey. Your angels want you to know that it's time to finally heal. Instead of being in this red, mad, anger, resentful energy, the red is about allowing your heart chakra to feel the true feelings and emotions of sadness and accepting it so that this red can be activated into opening up your heart to love again. Once you fully recover, be devoted to yourself. Realize that even though this person maybe doesn't love you or did not love you, there is somebody else that will once you open your heart up to somebody in the future. Virgo. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Virgo, you versus your person. What are your feelings and intentions versus your person? Virgo. You feel like things can be fixed. You want to make some adjustments and you want to be able to make things right, and you feel like you can make things right. Your intentions is to be rational, to try to be controlled with your emotions and not be too overly emotional. Your person feels like they need to treat themselves better. They need to do the right thing by making themselves happier. Their intentions is to heal from this situation, to maybe grow and learn and become stronger within their relationship with themselves, maybe to recover their heart, to be more mature, more wise. Let's see what's going to happen between you and your person, Virgo. Three of Wands. Excuse me, Seven of Cups. Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. There is a wish for both of you to get to a place of comfort and peace, to get to calmer waters on the other side of fixing the situation, to grow and mature together here in the future. And with the Seven of Cups, there is an evaluation of how do we get there? What choices and decisions do we have? How can we do things different? How can we fix things differently? It looks like both of you wish to be able to do that. You wish to be able to do something here in the future that could fix the relationship, that can make things right, to be able to feel like you're more in sync. Your person could be doing things to make themselves happier, which in turn, when their heart chakra is fully open within themselves, they know that they can open and give you the love that you need and you deserve. You are in an energy of wanting to try to fix and repair this connection and just make things right. So it looks like you both are evaluating those options with the Seven of Cups, coming up with what are the choices and decisions we have if we really wish to make this work. What is the advice for Virgo? Okay. Okay, we've got renewed connection. So this is a reconciliation. This is a reunion. The two of you maybe are needing to really evaluate everything that's around this connection and letting go and detaching from things that are not healthy, other people's opinion, outside influence, vices, things that could be pulling down the connection instead of raising it up. And there's a need to forgive. You know, forgiveness isn't always about forgiving each other, but sometimes it's about forgiving yourself for allowing yourself to sacrifice your own happiness for someone else. So there's a need for both of you to be able to believe that you can release those things from the past and do things differently here going forward in the future. And that's what your guides want you to know. Libra, you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Libra, you versus your person. What are your feelings and intentions versus your person? Libra. You feel like you have to protect yourself. You're in self-protection mode, that you feel like you've had to stand up for yourself. Your intentions is to try to communicate as calmly and compassionately as you can to let your person know that you're trying to be generous in this situation between the two of you. Your person feels like they're being controlled. They feel like they need to break free from the situation. They feel powerless. Their intentions is to try to disengage. They may feel whatever the problems are between the two of you, they may not be wanting to take any accountability. They could be holding back from you, feeling that you're the person who needs to do the work, not them. You could be blocking your person from saying that you want them to be more emotionally charged with your feelings, but they're not. They're acting like they don't care. So let's take a look, Libra. What's going to happen here between you and your person? Libra. 5 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Hierophant. You guys could be married. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So there is a sense of instability here. It looks like there's a constant battle, a constant fight, where both of you are trying to win, but it's not working. There's a lack of stability on both of your parts, that you both feel like you have to defend your stance, but neither one of you is wanting to see the other person's perspective. With the Hierophant, there's a lesson to be mastered about your own independent wants and desires, but being able to relate and interchange to see from someone else's perspective. And up to this point, neither one of you has been able to do that. So it looks like until you're both willing to come to the table to do that, I see that there's going to be an ongoing battle or an ongoing fight that's looming between the two of you. Let's get some advice for Libra. What is the angel advice for Libra at this time? Divine magic. Wishes, goals, dreams, and accomplishment. There's things that maybe you're wanting in this connection that hasn't happened. Look what's hidden at the bottom of the deck. Don't compromise. Don't compromise your boundaries. Be able to assert yourself. Be unwavering. Be courageous, that if you have a dream about something that you're wanting, that your partner refuses to allow you to pursue, universe and your angels are saying, don't compromise your own happiness. Don't compromise what your soul's journey is. Don't compromise what's in your heart to be true. Don't compromise your own happiness for someone else. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Scorpio. You versus your person. Your feelings and intentions versus your person, Scorpio. You feel like you're perceiving this connection that the feelings and emotions have dried up. Your intentions is to maybe go in a different direction. To, instead of trying to re-secure the emotions, you may decide to walk away. Your person feels the same thing, that something has dried out with the feelings between the two of you. Their intentions is to wake up and look at their life in a different perspective. They're trying to look at the bigger picture. You are mirroring each other with feeling that the emotions have tapped out. Let's see what's going to happen with Scorpio and their person. What's going to happen here for Scorpio and their person? Okay, I'm being told to flip those back around. Okay, well, there's a sense of uncertainty. There's an unequal give and take. You both are not certain that you could even make this happen anymore. There's a lot of conflict. You both know that you don't have the same feelings and emotions. You both are emotionally avoidant at this point. And you're no longer resisting it, and neither is your person. You maybe wish to let it go. That there's been too many issues, too many problems exchanged, that you're no longer wanting to fight for it. You could be wanting to move or relocate or do some traveling. Your person is trying to look at their life in a bigger picture also. They're trying to wake up and figure out, where do they connect? Where do they connect in their life now that this connection has evaporated up to some point where both of you are not willing to give anymore? What's the advice for Scorpio? Spiritual adventure. This is about travel. So there could be something, you could be spiritually called to do something or go somewhere. We do have everything's going to be okay. Your guides are letting you know, even though that this breakdown of this relationship, this connection is something that might be bittersweet, it has ran its course. It is needing to stay at the last stop. The journey of this connection is over, because your guides want you to know that you need to be reassured. This is big for you. There's something bigger that you're meant to do. There's something bigger you're meant to experience. And it could have something to do with a train, because we have train and train. So you could be taking and traveling by train. There's some sense of you needing to learn something about your path and your journey. Your guides want you to know that they're guiding you. Everything's going to be okay. You could be seeing 444 during this time period as your confirmation, just to let you know that what you're experiencing it for a reason, and that you are on the right path. You may be questioning it, but this is letting you know you are definitely on the right path. Sagittarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. We do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Sagittarius, you versus your person. What are your feelings and intentions versus your person's feelings and intentions, Sagittarius? You feel like you don't have any more to give. Your intentions is to just really avoid or run for cover when it comes to the situation. Your person feels like they're trying to find their own independence. They're very strong-willed. Their intentions is to make things seem the way that they're not. There's an optical illusion with your person's intentions. So they might try to make you think that they're okay, they've moved on, everything's no big deal, but that's not the truth. So let's see what's going to happen with Sagittarius and their person. Sagittarius. Got the Eight of Swords, the King of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of negative looming energy here with that Eight of Swords. You both maybe keep leading yourselves back to this negative thought of neglect or abandonment here, feeling left out in the cold. There's someone was giving more to the connection than the other person. It feels like there's a loss that you're not able to get on the same page. Your person's avoiding reality with their optical illusions. You're avoiding reality with the head in the sand. Your person is trying to be strong-willed and independent. You're trying to avoid any emotions. So it kind of looks like you're mirroring each other with what's happening here. What is the advice for Sagittarius at this time? Divine yourself. Use your intuition to balance yourself. Start connecting with spirit, asking for guidance about what it is that you're supposed to do. You might be in a transitionary period right now because you are avoiding maybe emotions, feelings, not wanting to face reality. Bottom of the deck, we do have this energy of needing hope. You might need to ask your guides to show you how to have hope and how to raise your vibration into a higher light of happiness. Something that maybe you don't feel because you are in an avoidant energy here. Maybe ask for confirmation with your intuition of how you can actually walk out of this avoidant energy and into a more happy aura. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Capricorn, you versus your person. What's going on here, Capricorn? You're feeling like you want to fix things. You carefully want to figure out how to make things right. Your intentions is to go within and examine yourself and figure out what you've done or what you haven't done. Your person wants to have a brand new beginning. They maybe want to have a child together. Their intentions is to temporarily block out what they're thinking or what they're feeling. You could feel that you both are feeling the same thing. You want to fix and repair things. You want to recover from whatever happened. Your person wants a fresh start too. You're going in your emotions. Your person is masking their emotions. So with the intentions, you're definitely not mirroring each other, but you're both in deep introspection. So let's see what's going to happen here, Capricorn, with you and your person. Knight of Cups. Eight of Cups. The time's not right is what I'm hearing. Three of Wands. Knight of Swords. Now is not the time to try to fix and repair this quite yet because your person is trying to conceal something with their feelings, their emotions. They haven't made a change. They may think coming back together, reconciling, maybe starting over, having a baby is going to fix things. It's not. It's going to make things 10 times worse. So it looks like there is a temporary walking away from this for right now. Divine timing's at play here. And then here in the near future, there will be a conversation of how the two of you could potentially repair. I think it's because your person needs to work through something. There's something that they're hiding, that they're not wanting to work through. They could have some shadow work that needs to be done. They might need to face some fears and insecurities. What's the advice for Capricorn? Connect with yourself, clear your energy, find balance and peace with accepting with the way things are, with not coming back together quite yet. The reason being, this is hidden at the bottom of the deck. It's going to get revealed to you in time, but you're going to realize if you trust the process, this will be the blessing in disguise for your reconciliation that you want. It will be a significant shift because your person's needing to work through that stuff. If you reconcile before they do that inner work, it won't be a blessing. It'll be a disaster. So you don't want to have the connection prematurely. So just get to a place of peace with connecting with yourself, working on yourself, balancing your energy out, clearing out your energy, and trusting that everything's going to work out the way it needs to in divine timing. Aquarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Aquarius. Aquarius, you versus your person. What are your feelings and intentions versus your person? Aquarius. You feel like you need to control yourself around this person. You need to be very disciplined. Your intentions is to try to collaborate with them, to try to have an equal give and take. Your person feels like they need to have their walls up when it comes to you. They feel like they need to be ready for anything with you. Their intentions is to try to understand if this is something that satisfies them or not. Because they are kind of closed off here. If this is somebody from your past, this person could feel like you have controlling tendencies, that you want to control the situation. Maybe that's what you're trying to learn how to do, is not be controlling. That could be why their walls are up. What's going to be the likely outcome between Aquarius and their person? Hierophant. 8 of Swords. 5 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we do have the 7 of Cups. You could be married to this person. There's a lesson to be mastered here, that you do need to be more disciplined with your thoughts. If you've hurt this person with your words, accusations, controlling beliefs or patterns, if you've demanded or commanded to this person, there's a need for you to learn the lesson how to let that go. There's something broken within you that is forcing you to be that way. You may need to evaluate your choices and your options when it comes to maybe seeking help for that, trying to uncover that, doing some shadow work, understanding why you feel that you need to be that way. You want harmony, you want to be together with this person, but you maybe don't know how to be a we instead of a me. And that could be what has made this connection not be as progressive as maybe you would like. There's definitely a blockage here. What's the advice for Aquarius from their angels? Everything's going to be okay. So let's just see this at the bottom of the deck. This is what's happening with you. You maybe don't realize that your motivations of control, you don't see how they're being perceived. They're actually hurting your partner. So there's something about you really focusing on your own self-respect, your own self-worth, and being motivated to be independent just within yourself. And once you do that, this is what you have. You have good news that everything's going to be okay with you and your person. And you are going to have reassurance, but you need to get this under control first. You need to be able to recognize that when someone doesn't know their value or someone doesn't have the best self-esteem, they try to control the narrative with others because they feel like that's the only thing they have control over. But it comes back to yourself. So I think you should focus on controlling how you feel about yourself internally. There might be some things that you might uncover, some things that you didn't realize you were still holding on to. And once you do that, then you're going to feel like reassured that everything can work out with you and your person, but you need to master this lesson first. Pisces, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Pisces, you versus your person. What are your feelings and intentions versus your person, Pisces? You feel like this person is somebody that is pure, their intentions are good, they're faithful. Your intentions is you're a little bit codependent or clingy because of you're afraid to lose this person. Your person feels like they need to show you that you can't control them. Their intentions is to be one step ahead of you. So if you are trying to trap this person, you're trying to confine this person because you're jealous, it's not going to work. This person is 10 steps ahead of you. I'm hearing don't hate the player, hate the game. So this person may feel like you're playing games with them, but they're not playing. They're going to show you who's in charge of the game. You can't control them. What's going to happen here? The Fool, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. There's a lot of negative thoughts you guys are thinking in exchange. There's an unequal give and take here. Looks like this is a turning point that you or your person's going to break free and decide, you know what, I'm going to have to go in a different direction because there's too much negativity. And it could be your person because they are strategizing. And they may feel the consequences of you being too controlling over them or wanting to control them is potentially intensifying where they want to break free from you, that they're wanting to distance themselves, and they could be taking the leap of faith to go elsewhere. They could feel like this is a turning point that they're no longer wanting to give because they feel negative about the situation. What is the advice for Pisces at this time? What does Pisces need to know? What do they need to hear from their angels? Be very wise. Be very honest with yourself. Observe what you're doing. Are you trusting you're doing things for your highest good and this person's highest good, or are you doing this for selfish? We do have at the bottom of the deck that there's something you need to heal for your own well-being. That you can thrive so much better in a relationship if you're being honest with yourself and observing behaviors or patterns that you've noticed within yourself in other connections and within this connection. You may need to give it up to God or the universe and ask for the healing power to overcome this energy of wanting to cling on to someone, or it's almost like a fear of abandonment or a fear of losing someone, because there's a lot of negative thoughts here below the surface. So your best advice is to be honest with yourself. If you do feel that you have to accept you've been that way, ask yourself, why have you been that way? What has led you to be this way, and have you always been this way? Where does it stem from? And then give it up to God and the universe and ask for help, ask for guidance on how to not be that way, how to be a better version of yourself, and be observant of the changes that you make, and give yourself the recognition and praise when you start making those changes.